Okay, so now you can see, okay, just right click on the data source, just right click on the data source. Now you can go to the manage, right click on the data source and you can see here you can request. Okay, this request only I'm saying it, okay. When I go to PSA1 request, so what is the request number? Here 9070 Okay, this is the request. So when I keep DTP full, when I keep DTP full, okay, example, I executed DTP full. So how many records are here? 201 records will come. Okay, and again, DTP first time we executed, and I wanted to execute DTP full again. Okay, second time executing DTP full, and how many records will come? 201 only will come. Okay. So now you assume like, okay, here I loaded data. Here I loaded data again. Okay. Again, I will execute this one. Okay. I'm executing. So when the moment you execute the start, what is happening? It is bringing the data from S4 HANA to BW. S4 HANA to BW, it is bringing the data. Now I can see two requests. Today only we loaded 3.4 and 3.17. And 8th, today's date 8th 10 2025, we loaded two times from S4 HANA system. And now where we see two requests, where we can see these two requests. Right, data source right click and go to manage. Now I can see this. Okay, when I execute DTP, what will happen? When I execute DTP full, what will happen? It will bring both data. It will bring both data. Okay. How many requests? Okay, here you can see this first request, right? And now you can see 98073. Okay. When I execute the DTP, when I execute the DTP with full, it will bring two request data, not one request data. Because okay, it is already updated, right? It is already updated, right? Even though, okay, the full mechanism, how it will work, always it will bring the historical data. That is the way I mentioned it. It will bring historical data always. Got it? Dilip, did you understand?
Yes, Anu.
Okay.
Yes, Anu.
That means
Uh,
whenever you load, okay, whenever you load DTP, it will bring all the data in the PSA. Okay. So in the same scenario, when I execute delta, what will happen? When I execute delta, what will happen? Okay. Now
Yep.
you assume like now in the PSA level, we have two requests. In the PSA level, we have two requests. When I execute DTP delta, okay, it will bring like no, it will bring 402 request, 402 records will come. Because first request we have 201, second request we have 201. Total records will bring it. Very first time when I execute DTP. Okay, if I execute second time, I did not load it to PSA. PSA level we have only two requests. Okay, when I execute first time with DTP delta, I got 202 records. Okay, and I did not load it to PSA. Still, two requests are there. And when I execute DTP second time, what will happen? I'm executing DTP delta second time. But in the PSA level, no requests are available. Still, only two requests only. These two requests already updated to target. So I'm trying to execute DTP delta. So it will bring zero records. So for full update, it will always, whenever you execute, always it will bring 402. Okay. If you run first time or last time, it will bring 402. Because whatever we have data in the PSA level, it will bring all the data full. For DTP, not like that. So if I execute one more time, PSA, if I execute, let me execute, then you will understand. Okay, I'm executing again. I'm executing again for show you. Okay, go back, right click on the data source, go to manage, Now I can see three requests. So the DTP delta already updated two requests. Now third one is there, right? Third one. What is this? 98076. 98076. Okay. When I execute DTP, it will bring which record? Only this request, right? This relevant records only it will bring to the, okay, next level. Are you getting? Already updated data, it will not update to the next level by using delta DTP. Whichever newly updated in PSA level, newly updated records, newly updated request, that will bring to the next level. Are you getting me? Delta,
Yes,
yeah, delta means it will fetch only newly records, new modified records, or new request, or new request, new request. Here we have a new request. This is the new request. So it will bring. Okay. If you run again DTP, delta DTP, it will not bring zero records because these three requests are already updated. If I execute again, one more time, it will bring zero records because these three requests already updated. If we run again delta DTP, it will bring zero records. So if we keep on execute also, it will not update. If you run PSA, if you run info package and again one more request will come. Then if you run DTP delta, then only it will bring records. Because if you have any new records in the PSA level, then it will bring. Or else it will be zero. For full is different. Full is different. So here we having four requests. Four request data will come. Okay. If you run multiple times, four requests only will come. Any new request is added. So that request also will bring complete historical data. Okay. How many records are there in the PSA? All records will bring it. That is how DTP delta and full update. Okay. Any confusion? And ask me. Just do the practice yourself. And if you have any questions, ask me. Okay. Now. So this is the extraction mode. We having only delta and full. Okay, in the real time, always we'll do delta option in the real time. Okay, if you want every time full update, so full update what it is? It is always bringing the historical data. Example. I having 10 millions data in the database level. I loaded 10 millions data. And again, I want to load 10 millions data for today also. No need to load. Every day, why we have to load? Every day 10 millions data I need to load. No, no. Only one time we'll load. So whatever newly created record, that we will load it. Okay, that is the concept. No need to load already loaded data. So delta will not bring again and again same data. Okay, whatever newly records that will bring. So now here this spottage, okay. Data packet size by default will be 50,000, okay. So here data extraction, you can see two options, data extraction from PSA. So when I select from PSA, how many records are there here? How many requests are there here PSA level? These three request data will come from here. When I select PSA, when I don't select this PSA, when I select this option directly from source system PSA, directly it will go and bring the data. Where? It will go to the here S4 HANA system. It will go to the S4 HANA system. It will go to the S4 HANA system. From here, it will bring the data. Did you get this option? Are you clear this option? When you select,
yes.
yeah, yeah. Data extraction, when you select PSA, it will go PSA and how many requests are there, from there it will bring. Okay, when you select this option, so in this case, I don't require info package. Okay, I'm activating it. Okay, I'm activating. In this scenario, I don't require info package. Directly, I can execute DTP. This means directly from the source system. I don't require. Okay, so now I will execute. So where is my DTP? After activating DTP, here we have a one folder, DTP folder, right? This concept you should not forget. Okay, this is fundamental. Okay, whenever we create DTP, see this Under the folder, we can see this file. So we selected this option directly from source system, not from DSO. From where it is coming? Zero customer from source system. Okay. Now I am executing DTP. Okay. So execute. Sorry. Okay. So 201 records came. From where it is coming directly? I'm not using any PSA mark. I'm not using any PSA concept. Directly it is coming. Here you can see replication pointer means directly it is coming from ODQMon. Directly it is coming from ODQMon. Where you can see ODQMon, go to this S4HANA. I already logged in S4HANA this system. And here you can go ODQMon /1 ODQMon. Okay. Here you can see all the system, all the data sources. But what you need to, when I log in into ODQMon, you can see this T code, okay? ODQMon. ODQMon. Once you log in S4HANA ODQMon, you need to select this option. Okay. Technical names will have on. Okay. What is our data source? Our data source name is what? Our data source name is this one. What is this? This one only, right? Our data source name, zero customer attribute. That we need to look for it. So here you can go and check it. Where is our data source name? Slowly go and check it. If we have data source name, enable or not, first we need to check the data source. Okay. So, okay. Here we don't have our data source name. This is not enabled. Okay. Little go up. Here it is there. You can see data source name. How many times you loaded request? How many times you loaded from where? Double click both, double click and request. How many requests we loaded? When we loaded, you can see date. Today date is how much? 8, right? Okay. Now you can go and check it. Okay. This request, how many records are there? Double click. Okay. Once you double click, how many records are there here? Initially I loaded ODQ and ODQ data underscore C from data is coming. So when I execute DTP, it is bringing initial data. Okay, delta in it. It is came. It is triggered. Okay. How many records? Double click again. So how many records came? 201 only. Okay. How much size is occupied? You can see original size in bytes and compressed. So the original size is 489636, but it is compressed 12345. Okay, this is what happening in the background when I execute the DTP without info package. So again I will execute. What will happen? Again I am executing the same DTP. It is not bringing data from PSA directly. It is bringing from source system. Okay, when I execute this, okay, now it is delta. Okay, now it is delta. How many records will come? How many records will come? Okay, refresh it. How many records will come? There is no change. No customer is created in the source system. That is the why zero records. It is coming replication pointer. Okay, in the same way, I will execute one more DTP and I will bring from PSA. Same options I will select. Same options only. I will go up and I'm selecting this data source. I'm selecting this data source. Same options only. I will select different option. Okay. Okay. Here I will go here, extraction. Okay. I'm selecting full. I'm selecting full, bro. And also I'm selecting PSA. I'm selecting PSA. Okay. From where it will bring the data? Or else I will select, okay, or else I will select, I will select delta. I'll select delta. Okay. See. When I select full, these options gone. When I select delta, okay, these options came. And okay, let me activate it with the delta on. Okay. Oh, okay. Already delta is there. Okay, it is not allowing me. Okay, let me put delta full only. Okay. Already we created delta, so it is not allowing me. Okay, fine. So we cannot create delta DTPs too. And full DTPs you can create anything. Okay. Now what will happen when I execute this one? From where it is bringing the data? It is bringing data from PSA, not from ODQMon. Because we selected one option. Okay. Okay, it bought only how many records it bought? How many records? It is not showing initially, but these records are there. These requests are there. Okay. You can see here, but why it is not bringing? Not sure. Okay, you can see these requests only you can see. Go to source and you can go here. You can go here. You can see 98097. These three requests are there. Okay. Let me go back. Let me go back and go here. Go here. It's bought the three requests. Already it is updated to target. So that is the way it is not bringing any records. No records are there. Okay. It's bought three records. Three requests. And again I will do full update. Again I will do. So every time it will bring three requests. Every time it will bring, this is full. Okay. That is why it is always, see here. Every time it will bring 201, 201, 203 request. And you can go and check it here. You can go and check it here, selections. This request again, again it is calling same. How many requests are there? 98070. Okay, 98070 is there. 98070 first one. And second one, 98073. It's there. 9076 is there. Okay. This I just created. Okay. Only we loaded. So every time it will bring the data. But any new record is there, then only it will update one or two requests. Clear this concept?
Yeah, clear.
Clear? So when I delete, see here, you can see for three requests, I'll just load it two times, na? Okay. For every request, how many records are there? Okay, 201, 201, 201, three times, right? 603 records are there. But I added zero because already this 201 records already updated. Same records only, right? We loaded three times, right? Okay. When I delete complete data, if I load, then it will update it. Okay. So what I will do, I will show you this scenario as well. Okay. When you can see updated records, I will show you. Okay. Okay. Here I will do what I will do here. Right click, right click, right click, delete master data. Sorry. I'll go here, manage, and I will select all. I will select all and I'm deleting all the request. I'm deleting all the request and then we'll do the DTP. Okay. So then you can see the records because already data is loaded. Because already data is loaded, it will not show you. Okay. Expand this option. Now expand this option. Again, we need to go that folder, DTP folder. Okay. Now you can expand this DTP. Now you can execute this one. Which DTP we need to execute full update. We want to do it. Okay. This one full. It is coming from full from PSA. Okay. Don't execute ODQ DTP. So now Yes, refresh it. Now still we got 201, 201. Okay. So still requests are there. That is the way it is not showing. Go to administration target. The data is not dropped it properly. It is not dropped. Still it is there. Okay. So after removing, so we can see. Okay. That I will show you tomorrow. Okay. So like this, we need to follow steps. Okay. And okay, so we need to discuss more options in the DTP level by tomorrow as well. Okay. So if we do the practice, okay, just to go to extraction tab, okay, extraction tab, try to do all these options, understand it, and update. Tomorrow we'll discuss about this one, error handling, okay, and execute option, we don't have it much, and also handle duplicate record key. Okay, I will explain you by tomorrow. And we will create the error DTP. By default, it is creating which DTP by default? Standard DTP. We said like no DTPs are four types: standard DTP, real-time DTP, direct access DTP, error DTP. Where I can see DTP type, I can see it. By default, it is created standard DTP. And if you want to create error DTP, yeah, click here. In the update tab, you need to click on this error DTP. Now, which DTP you are there? Error DTP you are there. Error DTP you are there. Okay? We'll discuss tomorrow. I don't want to confuse you more. Okay? Till now clear, right?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. Chalo. Bye.